film this quick makeup look for you. This is a very fall appropriate smoky eye. I used to wear this look all the time back in the day when I worked at the Mac store at Woodfield Mall, and without fail, every single time I would wear this look, the eyeshadows would just sell off the shelves because it is such a pretty look and it looks good on everybody, all eye colors, all skin tone. It's so fall appropriate and it's colorful shades that look really smoky and deep on anybody. So it is just such a pretty look. So I thought I would show you guys how to do it since I always go back to this look every single fall because I just love it so much. So I really hope you guys enjoy this video and I will see you soon. Bye! So at this point, I have been tweezing my eyebrows for, I don't know, the past 15, 20 minutes. Since I have sensitive skin, my eye area is really red, so I'm definitely going to be using my MAC Prolong Wear Concealer to go in, conceal all that redness, and help prime the eyes for the eyeshadow that we will be using. First eyeshadow I'm using is Makeup Geek Peach Smoothie. This is such a pretty peachy undertone but neutral shade to use. I'm going in with a Sigma E40 blending brush and I'm just going to buff this all the way from inner corner to outer corner, back and forth using windshield wiper motions. I'm getting on quite a good amount of this pigment just because this is a smoky eye, so don't be afraid to really go in and get that color on. Then I'm using MAC Red Brick. I'm going to go in with a Sigma E25 for this one, which is just a white-haired brush that's similar to the one we used before. It's just a little bit more dense and going to get it on a little bit heavier. So I'm going in the lower crease, just blending back and forth right in that crease area and slightly blending upward. Then I'm using MAC Sketch. This is a really pretty deep wine shade. It's like a dark purple. It basically is like the color of wine to me. So I'm going to be using an E55 and I'm just packing this all over the lid. Once we get up to that crease area, you're going to want to be a little bit more light-handed. It will look a little choppy, but that is okay. Working with matte shades that are this dark all over the lid, it's going to tend to look choppy, but I'm going to show you all the things that we can do so that it's not choppy in the end. Then I'm going in with MAC Copper Ring. Yay for MAC shades today, right? Are you guys proud of me? And I do not typically use shimmer colors in my crease, but I'm going to do so today just because it really helps make this look pop and just takes it to a different place. And on top of it, it will make your blending experience a lot easier as we go forward in this. So just windshield wiper motions back and forth again. Then I'm going to go in with MAC Rule. I know that there are a lot of steps in this, but I'm just showing you guys of what all steps you can take to really make this look flawless. So we're just going to blend that back and forth again. Everything is going all the way from inner corner to outer corner in this look because we really want it to be that classic blown out smoky eye. So I'm just going back with a little bit more sketch just to deepen it up because as you can see, it kind of fades away since we have a matte shade all over the crease and we're messing a lot with our upper crease. You get it. So I'm going to use an E39 brush by Sigma. I absolutely love this brush. It did come out in one of their new kits. It came out in the Perfect Blend kit, I believe it's called. It's on my blog. I love this brush. So as you can see, I'm just going back and forth again all the way from inner corner of the eye to outer corner. Just be patient with it and work, 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 and it will end up completely being blended out. Then I just go back with a tiny bit more of Red Brick or Rule, whatever you want, just to ensure that it's completely done and blended all together. I did put on liner and lashes. I do have a video for liner and I do have a video for lashes, so I will link that below. I didn't think it was necessary to show. In this look, you can see lashes really takes it to the next level. So then we're going to go in and we're going to highlight underneath the brow bone. This is very important in a look like this where you're working with such dark dramatic colors just because this is going to bring a nice positive attention to the eye and really increase the height of the brow just to make everything look more put together. So I really recommend highlighting that under eyebrow. And then I'm going to go in with Laura Mercier Moisture Supreme Foundation. I have not used this foundation in so long, so I figured why not? I used to love it. I will say that throughout the night, it did not wear as well as I wanted it to and as well as the other ones I've been using recently, but I do really like the way it looks, especially for someone with dry skin. Then I'm going in with MAC Prep and Prime, and this is in Light Boost. It's the yellow base one as opposed to the pink one. As you can tell, I'm not going to put it directly under my eye area because I don't really want to put this color directly underneath my eye area because it can kind of make you look sick. So I am using an NW20 and MAC Prolong Wear Concealer underneath my eye area, which is more of a pinky beige tone. And then with these yellowy tones, it's just going to kind of counteract each other to make a really beautiful neutral shade. And basically, I'm doing this really intensely just because it's going to add just more dramatization to the face with those eyes, because if you don't conceal underneath the eyes and highlight the face, you can sometimes look a little undone or maybe sick in a way with those really dark dramatic eyes. If you guys want to see an in-depth like highlighting and contouring cream video using all cream products like I am right now, I can definitely show you how to do that. It's really easy and it'll just pull a really smoky look like this together. Don't you love my open mouth? Like, close your mouth, Jaclyn. Then I'm going to set my under eye concealer. As always, I'm using MAC Pro in Emphasize. It's just a stark white powder, and I'm going to run it along the under eye area to set the concealer, the top lip of the Cupid's bow, in between the eyebrows and the forehead, down the nose, just the areas that we always tend to highlight, just so that nothing moves around since it's all liquid. Then I'm going to go in with Anastasia Brow Wiz. This is in the shade Soft Brown. I'm going to keep my brows on the little less dramatic side. For those of you who don't fill in your brows, you're probably like, really, Jaclyn? Really? That's not dramatic. But compared to how I used to fill in my brows back in the day, this is actually extremely natural for me, believe it or not. So I'm just going to fill them in, buff it out a little bit. I'm not going to do any sculpting or shaping to make them look over the top. Then I'm going to go in with Sketch underneath the eye area with a more defined brush, and I'm starting from outer corner and moving it to the inner corner. You want this to be the darkest in the outer corner and a little bit lighter in the inner corner. If you want to make it all extremely dark, that's all on you, but that's how I'm doing it. Then with the pencil brush, I put a little bit more red brick on that brush, and I'm just going to blend that out so that you don't have like a harsh purple line under there. You want this to be blended, and once again, it'll just tie the upper lid with the lower. Then I think this is like the most important part, especially the under eye area, is to line your waterline with black liner. I'm using the Inglot gel liner in black. It's the same one I used on my upper lid. And then I'm going to go back with that same brush and just blend it out. As you can see, it brings so much more attention to your eye color, your eye shape, and your look overall. So you can see with that black liner and that highlight under the brow how it really all works together as a team just to make it such a pretty smoky eye. That's why there's so many steps involved, because it just makes it look prettier. I'm sorry, don't hate me. Then I'm just putting a coat of mascara on. I'm using any mascara. It really doesn't matter. It's your lower lashes. Just get some mascara on. Then I'm going to contour. I do have an in-depth video of how I contour, so I will list that below, as well as the eyeliner and the lashes. I am using Hoola bronzer just because I figured in this lighting while I'm staying at my mom's, it was going to look orange if I used the other one I've been using, so I used Hoola. And I am using the NARS Ida brush, or ITA brush, still not sure how to pronounce that, and just sculpting out the face quickly. And then I'm using a Marc Jacobs foundation brush to actually just blend out the rest of it, just to make it smooth so that we don't have any harsh lines. Then I'm going to go in with MAC Blush in Margin. This is a beautiful shade. I've talked about it for a long time. I used to sell it like hotcakes when I worked at MAC. It has a really gorgeous shimmer in it. Basically, literally looks good on everybody, from very fair to very, very dark. So it's just going to really help since it's a neutral shade. It's nothing too cray-cray. Then I'm going to go in with the Smashbox Masterclass 2 palette and grab that highlighting color called Shimmer. Thank you so much to all of you who told me that this is sold individually at Sephora, so I will be going and getting one of those for myself since it's much more travel friendly. And I'm just highlighting the areas of my face that need highlighting. Then I'm going to use MAC Flair For Finery lipstick, which I talked about in my October favorites. And I'm going to go in with Marc Jacobs Studded Kiss. You can see what a beautiful nude color this makes, because I really don't like those really pale, pale nude lips. So this is very complementary to our eye colors. So I really hope you enjoy this video, you guys. I love you forever, and I'll see you soon. Bye! This is a very small, I was gonna say smoky and fall. It's a very small tutorial. Hey guys, so I'm like, hey guys. Lights, camera, action. Time I wear.